welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the USC Trojans, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Important 2nd down play coming up. Receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Here's the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
getting set. Second down play here. Looking for a man. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Could take it all the way. At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, USC. Pick six could be a game changer.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. And they recover from that right now. They've got him behind the line. Great penetration by the defense. They finally get him down for a loss. Start to the drive, they lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. Grab behind the line, it's Sparvey. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Wide open downfield. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Now trying to keep this impressive drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. 1st down in the red zone.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but The fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Movement here from the tight end. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. They trap him for a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. So we'll start the second quarter here with a field goal attempt as they line up. He got it. The field goal's good.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Offense operating from the pistol. They'll run it here. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So they get nothing in the first down run. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. Zero running stop right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He fires this throw and he's intercepted. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Hey, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Keeping it on the ground here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT puts them up 17 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield on play action.
He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They'll change the pre-snap look now. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Toss play to the outside. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack because
a deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, USC.
Well, that's why this wide receiver is one of the best in the country. Makes a routine catch, and look what he does with it. Takes it almost a length of the field for a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in a conference championship game.
You know, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for them.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it's been better to leave it at the end zone for a touchback. And the USC offense is back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. On first down, it's play action. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. And the single back takes the handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw here. Defense is coming after him. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And the Trojans with 1st and 10 here. The pass rush closing in. And they bring him down for a short loss on the scramble.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the receiver's got it. Breaking free at the 35. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, really starts to wear you out.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Hicks. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. 1st and goal, handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. To bootleg here. On the move now. Touchdown, Trojans. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first half beat down to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
Empty backfield now as they go for 2. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harvey. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? They're looking to throw now on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Looks to the left, pass caught. The defense scoops it up. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Alabama. And the defense joins the scoring party now. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he gets it out to the 28. Tackled right there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. And now the handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring it down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
I'd love to see this from this running back. Let's not forget the last time they were out, he put the ball on the ground, but he has a short memory. Comes back out next time, gets the ball in his hands, delivers with a big-time run on this drive.
And then first down, right back to the running game. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. You can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Handoff here from the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Southern Cal. And the route is on.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Back in motion now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Screen to the receiver in the flat. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. Yeah, the offense does complete the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that offensive player back in the process.
He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Fourth down now.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
See if he can make something happen with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the USC offense is back out on the field. And the wideout goes in motion. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Boy, It's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
This quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. The RPO caught to the right. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. You keep working that clock.
And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. The back's got it. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
He's running out of time here. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up 4th down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. And there's the handoff. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Second down after that previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. And the defense comes up with the football.
This defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball. They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Heads-up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here comes a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. It's a sack. They've got it back at the 4-yard line.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Boy, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Yeah, he said, here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. You made it. 3 points on the board. And they add to their lead. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
The Alabama offense onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The ball comes out. The defense has got it. Touchdown, USC. A huge defensive score. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Heading left after the handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 for the 26. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Punt team ready to boot it away. Touchdown, Trojans. A huge special teams score. What a moment. Their fans are never going to forget that. Conference title on the line, takes it all the way to the house.
Well, I just love to see return men get a chance to make a play and make a difference in the outcome of a game, let alone a conference championship on the line. He got some great blocks, but truly at the end of the day, it was his instincts and natural playmaking ability that took it into the end zone.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the run, it's Harvey.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
So they bring him down. They tried to run for it on 3rd and long. A cautious play call. Doesn't work. And the punt team now on to kick it away.